How's it going, everyone? We are coming up on the release of one of my most anticipated games of the year. I know a lot of you guys have interest in the game, but maybe not as much interest as I personally do, but Armored Core 6 is finally about to be here. Fires of Rubicon coming from Software, the return of a franchise that has been absent for quite a while, but obviously the development studio in FromSoft has been very active over the last decade, and now they are returning with Armored Core 6, just 16 or so months after the release of Elden Ring, a very quick turnaround into Armored Core 6. It is out this Friday on August the 25th, and I want to take a look at all of the information that you should know about the game before you spend your $60 on the game. Now, the official page has an overview that notes Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon combines FromSoftware's long-standing expertise in mech games with their signature action gameplay to bring a brand new high-octane experience to the series. Yes, FromSoft has worked on the Armored Core franchise for decades and decades, but obviously their attention had pivoted to the Souls titles from Dark Souls, Demon Souls. You had Sekiro, Elden Ring, Bloodborne, so on and so forth. We did have the release of some of the Armored Core games in the midst of that, but we haven't had a new Armored Core release in a very, very long time. So this is a return to Armored Core in quite a while for FromSoftware, and given their development as a studio and how much they have learned over the last decade, they're bringing something completely new to the table in terms of experience with the development of Armored Core 6. In Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon, players will assemble their mech from a wide variety of parts and weaponry to soar freely through mission locales that redefine three-dimensional mobility. Now, the idea of assembling your mech with a variety of different parts, that is at the heart of Armored Core. Armored Core, a big part of this game is gonna be customizability. You are going to spend quite a while fine-tuning your mech exactly how you want it, exactly how you want it to play, and specific situations may call for specific parts, but a lot of that is going to come down to the actual pilot's playstyle and utilizing parts that you're going to feel the most comfortable in. I should also note, while this is Armored Core 6 and while it will retain many of the elements from previous Armored Core titles, you're going to be able to jump into this game no problem. It's its own story, so don't be worried about the fact that you haven't played the previous Armored Core game. Trust me, FromSoftware knows that going in, that this game is going to target a brand new audience given their explosion as a game studio. They have a lot more fans. Armored Core has been absent for a while. It's not like they're trying to make a game that's going to require you to play all 5 games in every Armored Core game so you can follow the narrative or anything like that. Don't worry about that at all. As far as the narrative goes, we have a little bit of a backstory. A mysterious new substance was discovered on the remote planet of Rubicon 3. As an energy source, this substance was expected to dramatically advance humanity's technological and communications capabilities. Instead, this substance caused a catastrophe that engulfed the planet and the surrounding stars in flames and storms, forming a burning star system. Almost half a century after that, the same substance has resurfaced on Rubicon 3, a planet now contaminated and sealed off by the catastrophe. Extraterrestrial corporations and resistance groups fight over control of the substance. The player infiltrates Rubicon 3 as an independent mercenary and finds himself in a struggle over the substance with the corporations and other factions. This idea of a mech title, or just a universe with mechs, and there being this substance in some planet, and it is causing this kind of war, that's not really that off the beaten path, not only in the mech genre, but we've seen this storyline played out a few times before, but hopefully Armored Core 6 will have an interesting twist on that. Combining FromSoftware's long-standing expertise with their signature action gameplay, Armored Core 6 will feature dynamic omnidirectional battles. Players will pilot their mech in fast-paced omnidirectional battles, taking advantage of massive stages and their mech's mobility on land and in the air to ensure victory. Now, while a lot of the times you're gonna be on land, this game very much has some verticality to it. There's gonna be stuff like your assault boost. You can use boost to take the fight to the air and combat above the 2D plane. There's gonna be vertical catapults for even more altitude, and this will launch you into the air, and you can engage in a surprise attack or attack from different angles. Strategy is going to be at the heart of the game as well. And it's the idea of having these huge multi-layered stages utilizing a variety of different movement and attack capabilities, and how you utilize these stages with the parts that you have equipped. Everything is going to come into play to offer you the best battling experience. As I mentioned at the top, customizability is so very important to an Armored Core game. Customized Armored Core parts to suit a large variety of playstyles. Selecting different parts not only changes the mech attacks, but also directly affects its movement and battle style, so each mission can be approached with a unique mech strategy and varying different parts from stage to stage will implement something that'll make a level easier or make a level more fine-tuned for you to function in it. Because again, when it comes to customizability with these mechs, it's really going to be catered towards the player's playstyle and how they want to operate their mech themselves and what they feel the most comfortable in. With the assembly, you're going to be able to change a variety of equipment. While you have 4 weapons that are going to be equipped to your arms and shoulders, you also have things such as frame parts and internal parts for power management, and assembling an armored core to fit your own playstyle throughout each level is going to be absolutely crucial. Speaking of the levels and assembling an AC, throughout these levels, you're going to have a variety of objective-based missions, protecting targets and information gathering to the annihilation of enemy forces. You're going to have your typical objectives throughout each level that are going to offer a different level of variety in your gameplay. Throughout the campaign, of course, you'll be faced in dangerous situations. You'll face rivaling AC pilots requiring you to pressure those enemies, and of course, it wouldn't be Armored Core, and hell, it wouldn't be a From Software game if at the end of these levels, you didn't have your colossal boss fights, and you're going to absolutely have that. Fast and aggressive gameplay battles featuring a formidable challenge, very much akin to a FromSoft title where you're going to have to learn the attack patterns. You're going to have to decide what's going to be the best way to tackle each individual boss. With the bigger enemies as well, they can be staggered, and if you do stagger some of these bigger enemies, that'll allow you to do even more damage, and you'll be able to attack them with the 4 weapons that you'll have the option to equip to your arms and shoulders. And with those boss battles, as I mentioned, deploy a wide variety of offensive and defensive tactics at close and long range to take down powerful enemy bosses. Now, Armored Core 6 is going to have a variety of different missions to engage in, and from a content standpoint, it looks like it is going to be absolutely plentiful, as the game is looking to have 40 to 50 hours of content if you are looking to do everything. Obviously, if you rush through the story, it'll be a little bit quicker, but there is going to be a level of replayability to it. About 30 trophies for those of you that want to go for the Platinum Trophy or full gamer score or Steam achievements. So expect a healthy level of content in this one if you are worried about this game being shorter or anything, not having a sizable amount of content. Online PvP will be there as well, so that'll extend the gameplay, and that'll offer you a little bit more to do. I do want to note a couple of things as far as the additions that you can buy. The base game is $59.99 on all platforms, PlayStation Store, Xbox Store, as well as Steam. It is $60 on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series as well, no $70 price tag or anything like that. However, there is a deluxe edition that is $70. Now, this deluxe edition, I'ma be real, it's probably not going to be something for everyone, given that all you get is the game and a digital art book and soundtrack. No extra content or anything like that. Now, if you do pre-order the game, you'll get the Melander C3 G13 Special Customization Tenderfoot. You'll also get an emblem early unlock and a part set early unlock, exclusive AC decal, and this part set and the emblem can also be obtained by progressing through the game itself. System requirements on PC, if you're looking to play it on there, very, very tame, with minimum requirements having a GTX 1650 or an AMD RX 480, i5-8400, 12 gigabytes of RAM at minimum and recommended. Recommended GPU is a GTX 1060 or an RX 590, i7 7700 or i5 10400. There, it is Steam Deck playable. From what we've heard about the Steam Deck version thus far, very, very good on that front as well. So if you're looking to play it on the Deck or the ROG Ally, you should be good to go on there. Again, Armored Core 6 is one of my most anticipated games of the year. I've been complaining about the lack of high-quality, big-budget mecha games for years and years now. We had stuff like Zone of the Enders, the remaster and stuff like that, but I'm talking about a new big-budget title. And finally, my complaining, my crying has paid off, as we are getting Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon on August the 25th. By the way, PC version, as is the case with Bandai Namco releases on PC, it'll drop on August 24th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I don't know why the reasoning for that is, probably some time conversion thing or something like that, but if you do want to play it on PC, you can actually jump in it a little bit earlier. But that'll do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.